Right, hello. I have a quick persecution update for you. It's just the one story, but it contains references to a couple of other similar attacks. This report is courtesy, as it were, of Raymond Ibrahim. So I'm going to go ahead and thank him, and the link will be in the description box for the article for anybody who wants to have a look at his site, which is pretty good. So I'm just going to jump right in. It's pretty shocking. I'm just going to warn you first. So a Muslim man butchered a Coptic Christian woman and her toddler son with a machete, as if he was slaughtering chickens, said eyewitnesses. He also unsuccessfully tried to slaughter the Christian woman's young daughter. So the facts are currently sparse. The incident occurred on April 3rd, 2021, so just a few days ago, in the streets of Minya Governorate, which is in Egypt. The name of the murderer, who was a tuk-tuk driver, is Abu Mohammed al-Harami. His victims are Mary Saad and her 6-year-old son, Karas. So basically, their paths crossed in the street. He made threatening and derogatory comments to Mary, and she responded by saying that she would report him to the police, at which point Abu Mohammed leapt onto her with his machete, butchering both her and her 6-year-old son. Her 4-year-old daughter fled and hid, and so did the murderer, who was reportedly arrested 4 days later. So Egyptian media and authorities are currently warning people not to jump to conclusions concerning the motive of the murderer. The latest explanation is that the crime had nothing to do with the woman's Christian identity, but was rather the unfortunate outcome of the man's attempt to steal her gold necklace. The reality, however, is that there have been many seemingly random attacks on Copts or Coptic Christians in the streets of Egypt. So in late December of last year, 2020, for example, 2 Muslim brothers went on a stabbing spree against Copts, killing 1 Christian and critically injuring 2 others. Authorities said the brothers were in mourning and upset because their mother had died earlier that day. But as a local Coptic priest said, what does the death of the murderous Muslim's mother and the Copts have to do with each other? He added that the 2 brothers had for years been in the habit of verbally harassing and insulting Christians. That same year, on January 12th, a Muslim man crept up behind a Coptic woman who was walking home with groceries, pulled her head back with a handful of hair and slit her throat with a knife, which he had in his other hand. Catherine Ramsey was rushed to a nearby medical centre where her throat was sewn with 63 stitches. Doctors told her she came basically within an inch of dying. It's believed that he may have identified her as a Christian for not wearing a hijab around her hair or for having a cross tattooed upon her wrist. 2 days before that attack, 2 days after that, on January 14th, another Muslim man tried to slaughter a Christian man with a sharp box cutter in a public space. He managed only to slice off a portion of his victim's ear. Although this attack was like the others, similarly dismissed as a generic crime, the culprit, Mohammed Awad, in that case, was actually arrested and, when questioned as to why he tried to murder the Coptic Christian, confessed that he didn't know him, but that he simply hates Christians, for they are from among the people of Lot, and the penalty, i.e. the death penalty, must be applied to them, for they commit indecencies. It's pretty clear. So whatever the true motive behind Abu Mohammed's slaughter of Mary Saad and her 6-year-old son, at any rate, this is the latest account of a Muslim butchering Christians in Egypt and also violently attacking them, as we've seen. So yeah, what can you say at times? Like, it's not splashed all across the mainstream. You'll be presumably like stunned to realise yeah, it seems that there's a pattern emerging that's a pretty disgusting one. So I'm going to leave you with that. As I say, I'm going to put the link in the description. Please do visit the website and have a look around. Please do like and share this video. Comment if you feel moved to. Please support me with prayer. Please pray for Coptic Christians. Please pray for Christian women everywhere. Especially please pray for the 4-year-old girl who is now motherless and brotherless as a result of this just most wicked crime. Yeah, do a lot of praying is my advice. All right then, God bless you, and I will see you soon.